The 730 Project, Day 3. You know, I realized in recording the Day 1 video after Day 1, when I did the re-record, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Stephen Orsborn, known as Namu in some circles. I am a music therapist, a music educator, a teacher of the visually impaired, a drum circle facilitator, a health rhythms trained facilitator, and a music medicine facilitator. So, now that that's out of the way, today I realized, and I knew this about myself, I realized that I am always going to feel like I could have done more or should have done more, accomplished more during a day. With that being said, there was a lot of things that happened in relation to this project, as well as starting to get the word out on social media with my other accounts, with my business account, which is called Hidden Rhythms Music Circles. I'm learning how to use Instagram in different ways, trying to get my message out there. I secured a domain name today. Spoiler alert, there's going to be a website. And again, it's going to be a busy week, moving this week. So some preparations going on for that. My health and wellness goals, areas of focus, did not really get a lot accomplished with that today. Part of the challenge for me is that I'm type 2 diabetic. I also have fibromyalgia. So a few months ago, I started taking insulin for the first time in my life, and the challenge is that the doctors say that if you lose weight, then your blood sugar numbers get better. I also have issues with high triglycerides, so those numbers get better with weight loss as well. The challenge is that taking insulin makes it almost impossible for me to lose weight. So whereas before insulin, changing my diet and increasing my activity, I could drop 10 to 20 pounds without thinking about it. Now, with the same effort and even more effort, my weight's staying about the same. Another part of my challenge is that I was training for running a 5K. Now, look at me, I'm a big guy. I don't look like I would want to run a 5K, probably to most people. I used to joke that the only time I would run is if the buffet line was closing. It wasn't so much of a joke, that was kind of accurate actually. But I was about halfway through the Couch to 5K training program when I started having severe knee pain. This is a knee that I had surgery on 20 some years ago. Went to get it checked out, started doing physical therapy, and it turns out that my, what was it? It was the MCL, medial, whatever the MCL is, it's not the ACL, the anterior, it's the medial crucible ligament? Crucible, maybe. Anyway, my MCL was not happy, so I started doing some exercises to help that. Had to take a break from the PT because of travel and have not gotten back to it yet, but changed the way I was exercising a little bit. My physical therapist suggested riding a bike or doing things in a pool. So a few days ago, I hopped on a exercise bike, might have been different if I had taken my actual bike out on the road. But anyway, just, like 15 minutes on the bike, and my knee was hurting to the point where it was hard to walk. So the next day I got in the pool and did some gentle exercises with that, but it still stirred it up. So taking care of my physical health with exercise has been a challenge lately, and I'm very frustrated by that. Got a lot done with work, trying to promote this project and my business. Part of my trap is that I can be busy all the time and still not get things done. It's a common problem for a lot of people, actually. Hey, I was at work for 8 hours today and I was busy the whole time and I don't feel like I got anything done. It's common. So part of the trap already with this project that I find that I'm falling into is one thing I really need to be focusing on is getting this business going and doing the things that directly lead to that success that I'm looking for. And I'm letting myself get distracted with other things. So I think in the next few days, that's one thing that I want to refocus on, is doing things actually for the business and seeing where that goes and trying to get to a point where I'm feeling comfortable with how things are with the business. And a lot swimming around in my head, but I think that's it for today. See you tomorrow.